Hello, my name is Andrea Knoll. I teach at Liberal High School in Liberal, Kansas. I'm an English teacher, and the class I chose for this assignment would be my Grammar 101 class, which is a required freshman class. So, real quick, at Liberal High School, we're doing redesign, and so all of the assignments for my summer classes this summer have been kind of difficult and tricky because I kind of have to figure out how to do it the traditional way. Okay, so for the instructor-centered one, I did the lecture. Um, I chose this because we have large groups and small groups. So the large group is pretty much the whole entire freshman class. And so we have 50 plus kids within the large group. And so during the lecture, we can get the information out to them as quickly as possible. And so they'll be required to take notes and such. This is just a good way to get the information to all the students, I feel like, at one time. For the interactive, I chose group project. I chose this one because at our school, students, we have a lot of ESL students, and so they work a lot better together. Um, they're able to share their knowledge with each other, and that way they feel like they work better. Um, they're kind of leery about asking teachers questions, and so one student will get something and one student will not, and so they help each other. It's pretty cool. So that would be for the interactive, would be a group project. They would create a poster about collective nouns and present that to the class. So for individualized, I chose modularized instruction. So they would work on a worksheet alone, and they would identify collective nouns in each sentence, and then they go and create a sentence with a collective noun that's in a word bank. So they find the collective noun, and then they make a sentence with their own collective noun. And so that really shows if they are understanding or not, I feel like. For the experiential, we would do a game. And so the game would be where two students would come up to the teacher desk and I would show them a collective noun, let's say a gaggle of geese. And so they would run to the board and they have to draw a picture of a gaggle of geese and their teammates have to guess, what they drew. And so that would be really fun for everybody, I feel like. Struggles. Some of the struggles I faced, again, redesign. How would I teach these with the way our schedule is set up on a 5-day rotating schedule? We have large group and then we have several small groups. So I would really have to figure out when I could do a game, when I could do lecture, and so it's kind of tricky. Takeaways. So takeaways would be, you can differentiate anything, really, any kind of topic. So, and it's really good for those who don't understand English or maybe are sped kids. They all need differentiation. Even just the regular kids, they struggle. So that's my assignment.